everyone, this is Terry Manrique, your expert parent coach. Thank you for watching this tutorial that I'm going to be sending out to you throughout the summer. And this videos are going to be basically just giving you some summer tips of what you can do to avoid the summer stress with your children. And the first one today I'm going to do is going to be on how to relieve the stress when leaving the park. How to avoid having your children having tantrums or having the meltdown or breakdowns. And one of the things that you can do is by giving your children a 5 or 10-minute warning, depending on your child and how much time they actually need. The older they are, the less time they probably need. The younger they are, the more time they need. And what you can do is start out by giving them a 10-minute warning, then down to 8, 5, 3, and then 1. So that's usually a very good transition for children. Sometimes that's not effective for everyone. So what you can also do is do a transition is have maybe bring a snack with you, a small snack, their favorite snack with something to drink, and you can sit at the picnic table and have a snack. And during the snack time, you can talk about what they enjoyed, what would they like to do the next time they come, and of course prior to that, while you're packing the snack at home, you can talk about this and say, we're going to go to the park. After we go to the park, we're going to have a snack, and after snack, we're going to come home. And so explain to them the process so that they know that this is kind of their warning. So they know, okay, we're having snacks, so now that means we're probably going to be going home. And what you can do to them also is when you're having the snack is, give them warning and let them know and say, you did such a great job. Maybe we can come back tomorrow. And so that they understand that there's going to be consequence for their action, whether it's a good consequence or a bad consequence. So, and if you see that they're starting to have a tantrum, or you see that maybe they're going to start to have that breakdown, explain to them and let them know if you have a breakdown or if you have a tantrum, we won't be coming back for a while. So, take a deep breath, calm down, and we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back another day. So, you just want to kind of coach them through it and talk them through it and help them kind of relieve that anxiety of leaving. Or maybe give them something to look forward to when they have to go home, why they're going home, what you're going to be doing when you go home. That can be another transition. One thing I do recommend, and I highly recommend, is do not leave the park during the tantrum, while your child is having a tantrum or a meltdown or a breakdown. If there's kicking and screaming and you're carrying them into the car, don't do that because you're encouraging the tantrum. So what you want to do is, if that's the case and they're not cooperating with you, you sit down at the bench and you have them have their full-blown tantrum as long as it takes, and let them know you're going to sit here, you're going to cry as long as you like, but we're not leaving until you're done crying, but we are leaving when you're done. So they understand that you're not going to carry them while they're having this tantrum. You're not going to allow them to kick you and pull your hair or do whatever they're doing while you're carrying them out the park. You have them sit on the bench until they're ready to cooperate, and let them know, I was going to bring you back tomorrow, but because you're having this tantrum, I can't bring you back until, a while from today. If you would have done a great job leaving, we would have came back. We would have, come back again. But they have to understand that their tantrum or their meltdown is going to have a consequence. So if they want to come back, they need to learn not to have that meltdown. And that this way you don't have to deal with that or struggle with that every single time. So usually those are some really great techniques and some good transitions. Is giving them that 5-minute, 10-minute warning, or doing a snack in between the transition to let them know that it's time to wrap up. Give them something to drink, something to eat, and then you can go ahead and have a great conversation about their time at the park, and then go ahead and wrap it up and go home. And also explain to them how great they did, and express to them how proud you are of them. Those kinds of things really encourages them to behave the next time they're at the park, and to leave with a more pleasant outcome instead of a negative outcome of the tantrum and the meltdown. And again, once I said, don't leave with them having that meltdown. Make sure they're done, they're composed, and they're taking their deep breath, and they're relaxed, and then you leave. But don't leave during it. That's the worst thing you can do, because you are encouraging that. So make sure you make it very clear that they're going to sit there until they're done. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tip, and if you have done this already, great, keep going, keep doing it. If it's working for you, don't stop doing it. I'm sure this is something you've already known to do, and maybe you forgot to do it, and hopefully you'll remember to do it again and to avoid those meltdowns. And if you've never tried it, give it a try because it does work and it will relieve the summer stress. Thank you very much for watching. This is Terry Manrique, your expert parent coach with Working with Parents. Thank you and have a great one.